We're going for a ride. Gonna go and get some reference photos for the cover artwork for Super Solace. It's gonna tell the very first piece of the story. Ordinarily, I just draw these characters from imagination, but I want to do everything I can to expand my visual vocabulary. Let's get riding and let's get doing art. It doesn't really work. Found the spot. There's a shot here where I get the character to come out of the woods and he's all messed up and he's completely naked. It's part of the character's story, and I wanted to introduce him in a really vulnerable situation where he's like really beaten up and bloody and he's just been launched into this dimension. Conveniently, he's right near a goddamn hospital. So I'm gonna get some photos here. I'll use this as reference for the comic book. As you're looking at these photos, some of you are probably thinking, those photos are crap, what's the point of this? Those photos were really just to make sure that I was drawing the correct trees. So when I bring these photos back home and put them on the drawing board as reference, the art will have sort of an accurate foliage. And you might think this is inconsequential and a waste of time, but my thinking is, if you just draw trees as you imagine them in your head, all the comic book artists will be drawing the same trees, you know, crappy, stupid trees that look like bouncy green clouds. I wanted to get like the grass, the long grass, and the palm trees that shouldn't be there, and I want to make it more authentic and colourful. The interesting thing about this spot, and as it is a part of the story, is that it's this character who's coming out of the forest and going towards industrial area, the physical concrete world that we live in, and so there's a bit of a contrast there in environments, and I wanted to try and capture that and actually return to that other spot where it was a better image anyway. That's the image right there that I want to recreate in my comic book cover. My character walking out of the woods towards the hospital. Take that home and we'll get drawing. But first, I gotta go get a haircut. Check it out. Going for a coffee. Did that little shoot for the reference video, for the reference photos. Right next to the Tesla, charging up my bike. Fuck yeah. Cool. What do we think? Lighting a bit better? I don't know, we'll see. Very bright. No, I should probably change that to a warmer colour. Whatever. Point is, we're gonna do some art. Yeah, we are. This cover has changed and evolved, showed it to a few friends. It's funny because I went out and got those reference shots for the trees and then pretty much got covered up by the titles and other elements on the page anyway. It'll still come in handy, those reference photos, for the first couple of pages of the comic. All colourful and looking cool. The character is looking very vulnerable and he seems like he's got the iconography of a hero, but you can tell that there's something really wrong going on, so that's what I wanted to capture. Okay, we'll see. It's going to be a challenging journey for this character, and I think, as has been shown, it's going to be a bit of a challenging journey for me too. I'm doing a lot of different creative activities. As many of you watching are probably creative yourselves, you know that you have a lot of interests and whatnot, and I'm finding that's where I'm at the moment. I'm actually doing a play, acting in a play, and helping somebody else make their own comic book, and there's just a lot going on. So YouTube videos are probably going to be a little bit shorter, which is probably good for you, I think, and good for me, because then I will have more time to do the actual pages. It'll also help to bring out more YouTube videos if they're a bit shorter. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching me do this art, and I'm still figuring out exactly what I want to do on YouTube, to be honest. But yeah, why am I shirtless? I'm going to the beach for a bit because it's way too sunny not to. You guys keep doing art, keep enjoying yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one.